Good morning, everybody. I hope this video finds you well and you are not too frustrated with learning how to do the Jubbly Marlin trial. Now, let's look at the route I have developed here. It's only really difficult in like one or two spots, and the rest is pretty chill. So the first difficult spot is in lap 1. Lap 1 is green, starts up top, nice leisurely stroll until you get here. You gotta take a hard 90 around this rock to grab this crate, take another hard 90, trim your sails, and boost all within like 2 seconds. It's a little tricky, but it's the hardest part. After that, you're just gonna come around, get your supplies, hit orange, sky blue, and then you're gonna boost through these rapids in the middle. Now you're gonna need the wind catcher for this. But after this little turn right here, this basically perfectly aligns you for a straight shot through this little central area. So you're gonna boost before the rapids. So boost here, and then come out, nice wide swing, hit the white, hit the purple. Lap 2, pretty simple. You're gonna come back through the middle, hit the sky blue, hit orange, get the outside boxes here, hit the blue, hit the red, hit the yellow. Resupply. That resupply, first one should be at 45 seconds. The second one should be at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. If you're at 3 minutes and 20 seconds, you're probably going to be fine. Come around here. This part's really fun. I like it. You hit this rapid, and then you do a 90-degree turn, and you boost through, hit the yellow, hit the red, come back around another 90-degree, hit the blue, swing around, purple and white. Lap 3 begins back at the start. Boost through these rapids, come around, hit sky blue, hit orange, zigzag around here. This part you might get messed up at, but the good news is we don't need any more boosts. So if you get stuck in this part, you can use a boost to get yourself out because you don't need any more. So it might feel like you're really slow here, but even if you lose like 5 seconds, granted, if you didn't make any other mistakes, you should be all right. And then you should finish up around 5 minutes, 13 seconds. I have the tile markers here on the wiki. I edited this poorly, I'm sorry. So right now, as it stands, on the 26th, I have the route map here and the tile markers so you can copy them into Runescape. If you don't know how to do that, you copy the tile markers and it puts them into your scratch pad. And then you come into here with your ground markers on Runescape, and you enable the ground markers plugin, and then you import the ground markers. So this will copy from your scratch pad and it'll paste right into there, and then you'll have my ground markers here. All right, let's give this a start. Lap 1 starts with green. Come on the outside here. All right, hard left, grab this box. Hard right, trim your sails, line this up. Hit the boost before you get in there, or else you're gonna get stuck a little bit. That's the hardest part right there. So I have these little markers here. 45 second supply time. We were a second quick. Not so bad. This part's relatively simple. Just make sure to get the boxes. Ignore this boost. That's for lap 2. And now right around here, you should need to trim your sails. There it is. This boost is important for later. Alright, hit the orange. Come around these rocks. All right, let's get lined up for the double boost here, because we should need to trim our sails again right before here. So take this left, launch a toad, we should get a trim. There it is. And here's our boost. Boost again. All right, piece of cake. And a lot of these turns are like 45 degrees. They're not so bad. Hit the white, hit the purple, begin lap 2, orange tiles. So this part could get tricky because you're inside, it's a little tight. But focus on 45 degree turns. Trim the sails, take a 90 degree right here. Throw the orange, go straight. Alright, so we slowed up a little bit, but it's no need to panic, because there's plenty of margin. Alright, take a 90 degree right here. Get this box, hit this. Another 90. Hit the blue pillar. Okay, throw out the red. 90 degree turn. Set up our next 90. Yellow. Make it 45, hit the rapid. A lot of these turns can be devolved into 45 and 90 degrees. You don't need to spam click around the corners. It actually makes it very chill. Alright, here's another fun turn. I like this 90. Line up on this rapid here. Click the turn. Hit the boost. Throw out the yellow. Click the turn. Throw out the red. Hit the blue. Oh, that was a nice turn. I didn't even need to adjust any of that. That was a straight shot. Beautiful. Alright. Let's go home. Another 90 degree right here. Throw out the purple. Throw out the white. Let's begin lap 3. And we're going to boost. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I still think I'm good, though. And that's kind of the beauty of this route. You don't need to do it perfect. Alright. It's a little tricky here. Hard right turn. Hit the orange. Again, yeah, don't panic. We're good, we're chilling. Alright, now we can use our boosts. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh my goodness. See, I made a bunch of mistakes. Still hit the purple. Still hit the white. Onset our sails, we can chill. The hardest part is just waiting for this bird to land. There you go, 518. And I screwed up, I don't know, 3 times. So, again, check out the wiki, grab your tile markers, study the guide a little bit. The hard parts are really just this little 90 degree here, and then maybe lining up your double boost. But other than that, it's not too difficult, at least in my opinion. Alright, good luck everybody. Thanks for watching, and good luck.